Hello everybody, it is Emery48 here, and welcome back to another ranking video. This week we are finishing up our adventure in Agent Carter. We've done the 2 Marvel Mondays of it. We did one ranking the episodes 2 weeks ago, and now we are going to finish it up this week with our final ranking of the episodes from Season 2. And we'll start off from the bottom. My least favorite episode was episode 4, Smoke Mirrors. Now, remember, overall, I did enjoy this entire series, the entire season. I think episode 4 was just the one that kind of was a little slower than others. Not quite as much happened, not as much action. There was still action, but it wasn't as much as other episodes. Up next is episode 1. Episode 1 really wasn't bad, but it was just a lot of setting the scene. And for a second season, I didn't think it would need that much setting of a scenery, but we changed cities from season 1. So there was still a lot of action, but you were meeting a lot of new characters, and that took time. It just did. Up next is episode 9, A Little Song and Dance. Honestly, it would have gone a little lower if it was not for the song and dance number at the beginning. I thought that was kind of funny. But overall, it wasn't an exciting episode, especially since the later episodes were ramping up in excitement. I'd say 9 kind of simmered it down just a little bit. Then was episode 3, Better Angels. This one, Thompson comes out west. You know, you kind of start seeing a little bit more of characters we already know, and the story gets to develop a little bit better. Up next, halfway through at number 5, is episode 2, A View in the Dark. This is still kind of developing the actual story. Episode 1 was about the lady in the lake, and then you kind of don't really care about the lady in the lake for another 8 episodes. So this was kind of building the rest of the season. Up next at number 4 is the final episode, episode 10, A Hollywood Ending. Honestly, it was good. It was a good episode. It wasn't a great ending. It was a good ending. It was an anticlimactic ending. Went as planned, which in Agent Carter doesn't really happen a whole lot. But the ending kind of went as planned, and it kind of felt like they maybe ran out of time, or maybe they were going to extend it. Maybe they weren't going to end this story this season. And then it didn't get renewed, so they wrapped it up in 40 minutes and called it a day. Maybe that's what happened. I don't really know. My third favorite episode was episode number 8, The Edge of Mystery. Thompson's in England. Another change of scenery. Not really, I mean, he's just on a road. You kind of get the after effects of Mrs. Jarvis getting shot. We start getting in the Gamma Cannon. And the Gamma Cannon gets shot. Peggy and Jarvis get captured. It's a very intense episode. My second favorite episode is episode 7, Monsters. This is the episode where Wilkes gets kidnapped. Mrs. Jarvis gets shot. It's just an emotional episode, and when you meet Mrs. Jarvis, you kind of assume she's going to keep staying out of the way, out of the trouble, but as this season progresses, because Vernon Masters is in SSR more, they can't use that as their hub. So they've been using the Stark residence as their hub a lot more. And my favorite episode of Season 2 was episode 5, The Atomic Job. This was just a really good episode. Emotion-wise, Peggy gets impaled. She could die. I mean, the show is about Agent Carter. She's not realistically going to die. But it's still the emotion of the episode. Now, to answer the question in the title, yes. Yes, I do think that Agent Carter should get a 3rd season. I also think it's a little too late. It's probably not going to come back at this point. But I can always be hopeful. So if you want to see a third season of Agent Carter, maybe share this video enough for it to get attention. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.